Good morning, y'all. It's Miss Keish from Journey of the Word Ministries, home of every name known to God, where we would nurture relationship and not religion. I'm just popping in this morning really quickly, um, in the prayer groups that I'm in. There's I know to a lot of us, COVID is not prevalent or present. It is to me because I'm always looking at it, but I noticed that a lot of people are losing their children. And one of the people that particularly hit me yesterday um, is actually in the hospital fighting COVID, not doing well at all, and has to say goodbye to her son today because he actually passed. A child, I believe he was around 13 years old, I'm not sure. And I also talked to a gentleman who lost his wife, and he's a senior citizen. He's 83. He lost his wife, and he's left alone, and he's now caring for his adult child who is disabled, um, physically from being in the war, and he has a lot of responsibility on his hands and a lot of pain to deal with. And she seemed to be dealing with the guilt of the fact of not being able to go and say goodbye properly to her child. I just wanted to address the fact that people are losing their loved ones, left and right, their parents, their children, their spouses, and they really don't have anyone that they can lean on. There are people there, and we say that we'll be there for them, we'll support them, we send our condolences, our prayers, and all those things, but it's not going to ease the pain for them. Um, so I wanted to talk about or bring up really quickly Psalm 121, 1 through 2. Um, basically, he says, I'm going to look up to where my help cometh from, and that's the Lord. The Lord has created the heavens and the earth, and nothing is impossible for him. I'm not saying that he's going to bring our loved ones back, because this is just a temporary place. And as believers, we get that comfort in knowing that there is no such thing as death. That this I call this the war ground. This is war ground here, where we are deciding our fate and where we're going to spend our end. And the wonderful thing about children, and there's nothing good here about children passing, but the wonderful thing that you know, the comfort that you can find, is that your children are in heaven with the Lord. They are innocent. He says that he loves the children, and whoever um, harms his children will have to deal with him. So you don't have to worry about how they're doing, how they're feeling, what they are going through. The only thing that you need to worry about is making sure that when they look down upon you, that you're showing them that you're honoring their life, that you're showing them that their memory is a good memory, and that you're not holding on to the loss of them, because they really haven't went anywhere. You keep them alive in your memory, in your heart, and in your mind, and they're just up there with their father. They're pain free right now, and you have to do the best you can to continue on with life in a way that they would enjoy looking at, in a way that's honoring them. Don't try not to. Uh, a lot of people stop celebrating holidays, stop celebrating birthdays, get really sad around the time of year um, that the person, their children, their parents, their spouse have gone. But in actuality, we should mourn life, not death, because this is where we come through all the trials. This is where we face up with the devil. This is where we use our own free will to cause certain things that are harmful to us. Your child is an innocent heart. The heart is always what God judges. That's why we have no place to judge. So know that your baby or babies are in heaven with their father, that they are experiencing no pain, and that it was time for them. They had a greater calling, a greater uh, duty. It was their time to go. I've heard before that God calls his home um, at their appropriate time. So whether it's your parent, who is usually your guidance, your rock, um, even if you didn't get a chance to experience that with them, it hurts so much because you don't have someone to lean on, because you see other mothers or fathers doing specific things with their adult children, or that's the person you want to turn to when you're going through something, turn there, talk to him, pray to him, whisper to him, cry to him, holler to him, ask him to give you the strength to endure the pain of losing your loved ones, ask him to give you a different view on it so that you're able to celebrate their life that they had, and that you're able to actually enjoy and find peace in knowing that they're with their father. Yes, you're going to miss them. Yes, you're going to mourn them, but don't cry for them because they're in a better position than you are. So once you've passed the stage of tears, which I can honestly say, I don't know if there's a past the stage of tears for losing your children, but I can tell you that there's a stage you get to where those tears are not the same types of tears. Um, I just wanted to say good morning. I just wanted to say, look to the hills where your help comes from, and God will guide you and see you through no matter what it is, no matter how painful. I wanted us to be a little bit more considerate to the COVID situation, because just because it's not happening to you doesn't mean it's not happening. And no, it's not a gimmick. People don't die from gimmicks. Um, who cares how it was caused? Who cares why I was incited? And who cares how it was being handled right now? Just be compassionate to those who are experiencing it and watch what you're saying. And I also want to remind you that you may think that you're going through the worst thing possible, and everyone's hell is a little different, and you can't judge another's pain. But just know somewhere out there, someone is way worse off than you are. So be grateful for what you do have, and learn to try and look for the lesson and the blessing in everything. You guys have a good day and enjoy the rest of your morning. Thank you for joining me at Journey of the Word Ministries, home of every name known to God. And I hope you have a good up and coming day. Thank you.